This is crazy. Oh, let me see something. Alright, we love. We all live. We all live. I gotta check it out real quick. Hold on. Alright, we Gucci. We are Gucci. Let me see something real quick. Pop out. Shit. Bring it down. Pop out. Shit. Bring it down. About to start up. Hold on, give me a second. Hey, 20 was good, bro. Let me know if the stream is cool. It's not skipping or anything. Florida, man. Florida be having some bad weather lately, bro. Shit, messing my streams up, dog. Hold on, let me see something. Here you go. Is the stream cool or no? 20? Let me know, let me know. Let me know, I'll start it up. It's cool? Alright. Alright, first video, we're gonna do Koza. I wanna see his dribbling on the 6'8".
Community Day, we were able to use customized animations and actually lab with some of the best moves and some of the new moves.
What's good?
I know a
What's
lot
good,
of
P?
people will
You ready
be
for
making
2K, buddy?
videos first, and I'll get to that. I just felt like this was way more important. Do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe, especially if you want to put on for all the dribbling content.
Bro,
in
he
26.
moving with
Check out
that
the NBA
shit.
2K
Oh my
Labs
god,
website for all the
6'4"
builder
looking
and
like it.
animations
Oh
requirements.
my
All of that just went
god.
live today. Also use code KOZA for their premium testings.
Mama,
So what
what's
you're seeing
good? I
here
don't
is
know. I
the
might
6'4" build. I honestly didn't last for
I
all the
might make
like,
it 6'4". Look how he's
way
moving just
more
now.
important. Do me a favor, drop a like, subscribe, especially if you want to put on for all the dribbling content in 26. And check out the NBA 2K Labs website for all the builder and animations and refinements. All of that just went live today. Also, use code KOZA for their premium.
I might make it 6.
So what you're seeing here is the 6'4" build. I honestly didn't lab them much because I was on
chop yet
tall
so far
guards for a
smooth.
majority of the day.
Bro, I might make it 6'4" though.
The quickness, the snappiness, the
What?
shiftiness bringing back
busy.
the older 2K vibe. This is what has me excited for NBA 2K26. And yes, you can simply burst with multiple dribble styles into
We on YouTube too, yo. Come on.
But this standstill style.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had to put it like that. I gotta wait until this storm stopped to put it on 1080. I'm gonna have to keep it like this for now.
Hits like crack. And I know what a lot of you guys are thinking. The 6'4" and
it's not skipping on nothing, mama.
25 they can move with
Everybody come over to the YouTube side, yo. Drop a like on the video.
So what do tall guards look like?
Drop a like on this video real quick. I need that watch time on that YouTube.
Right here, they're moving pretty nice. Now, a speculation that is going around is they
6'8" moving too though. I gotta be
slower, but you can definitely tell.
I gotta have my hands on it. I gotta be on the sticks. So I need to move these thumbs.
The dribbling speed, it could be tied to your dribble style.
No, 6'8" moving too though. I might make it 6'8" for twos.
Whenever the game comes out, before I make my build, I'm going to test different speed with ball ratings to see the different dribbling speeds. I'm also going to be testing the different ball handle ratings to see if that affects the dribbling speeds. And whichever one
just reminded me of 2K22.
I could dribble faster. If it's speed with ball, I'll maximize
20. I'm trying to bring Mama back, but I don't know.
Build. Speed with ball will actually matter in NBA 2K. Or if it's ball handle, I'm sure you guys already know.
You need to see the bigs. I was just watching the big man, a popper build.
I mean, they're gonna be cracked. 6'8" builds are meta.
But yeah, 7 foot.
I don't want to say they're meta because you have to wait till the best players play the best players and all this. But 6'8" is going. Let me word it like this: the 6'8" is going to be
watching y'all for a month.
Build off launch.
You be out there with us.
And they can get 80 speed with ball. So I'm going to obviously I'm rocking Zach LaVine a dribble style, but if the speed with ball affects the dribbling speed, I'll go 6'8" and max out the speed with ball.
OG trio or something special.
If it's 2K22 that affects dribbling speed, and 6'8" don't dribble slow. I mean, they're
literally
moving,
cooking
but
in 2K22.
Affects dribbling speed, I will go to 6'7".
I think we went like 90 and 0.
6'7", especially since so many people are making 6'8s. I want to
literally like back-to-back games too. Like we wasn't losing.
Affects your dribbling speed. I will go 6'7".
I was cooking that ISO up. Y'all was
ball handle.
Y'all was hitting that. I don't know how we could lose for if I'm ISOing killing people and y'all hitting y'all corner shots. It's GG. Playing defense and all that.
Like I get we can have the custom animations, but this still isn't the full potential. This is just first day.
Yeah, I know they was sick too. Cause remember that one team that pulled up on us? We was on a little streak and they randomly put up. It was comp, and they still lost. They was sick.
Just simply being able
that was like
to
season 1.
Either side on any build with any speed with ball. Simply being
our defense was a lot.
Momentum behind the back, cancel into a snatch back, into a walk back, size up, and these new escape move.
I was ball hogging shit. I miss 2K22. I will forever love 2K22 though.
GB3 dribbling like crazy.
That was a good game right there.
Dirk dribbling like
season
crazy.
1 at
the
least.
Moving behind the backs are cracked. Like we're really.
He moving on that 6'8".
Move in 2K26.
We about to have fun on the twos.
The most popular comment or thing that people want to know are tall guards back, is the play glass back, or point forwards back.
Look at that. Yo, and the build names.
They couldn't be more back. Like
the build names this year is crazy. I seen some crazy build names. They did their thing with the build names. I ain't gonna lie. I think everybody gonna have something different. What's good, Bart? What's good, Bernie? Everybody gonna have something different, bro. I already know what I'm gonna make. I'm trying to dot shit up in the corner. I know, yeah. I called off all week too. So me and you, and we just need a third. We just need to find a third for real, Tony. But yeah, I got off all that week. I'm cool. But yeah, the build names is tough. Dribbling looked crazy.
We are back. The play glass build and the point forward build will be.
That's it. I might make it 6'4" though. Look at that.
Today or tomorrow.
For the threes,
so definitely
at
have post notifications on because we are actually all the way back. Look at the dribbling. We're all the way back. And this, like I said, this is day 1 lab.
There were some tough ass names that I seen.
The 6'10" and up. I did not
6'4" is definitely gonna be my threes build. So I might make a 6'6", 6'8" for the twos.
Hop jumper cancels, because 25 introduced you were able to, you know, these pro play animation hop jumpers to the side or whatever,
bro,
like the Brooks and the Jordan Clarkson.
Oh my god, I'm gonna slide on
the Dylan Brooks hop jumper.
Bro, I'm gonna be tough.
Combos, especially with the 6'8".
I'm gonna be tough this year.
There's got to be some new hop jumpers in there, some sleeper hop jumpers. There's gotta
be this game is made for me. The ISO
that
stuff.
You can cancel with dribbling, like we did with the sub.
And I'm gonna have a high pass accuracy. I'm gonna dot that corner up.
25. There has to be a lot of go-to shots.
Oh my
this is
god! Like, look at this.
Only dribbling that you can cancel with dribbling, like we did with the Suggs.
Watch him dance right here. Look.
Ones that we use in 25. There has to be a lot of go-to shots. This is dribbling, only dribbling, not even using hop jumper cancels or go-to shot cancels. So this isn't even it. This isn't even all of it. And when I tell you playing this game, it was genuinely fun. I have not labbed in the my court. Bro, I gave up dribbling like after 23. After 23,
yeah, you don't give up dribbling this year,
bro. I labbed a little
bro.
bit in 21 whenever, you know, glitch dribbling and spin backs, and we had
this year, that
stuff
in
the park. The 21 current
that
gen dribbling was really, really good outside of the speed glitch or whatever. But that's like really the last time I've labbed. I labbed a lot 17, 18, 19, and 21. Since then, I really haven't been in the my court much.
I'm gonna start watching some videos of the builds.
You had to lab.
I seen.
And whenever you labbed in the my court on your own,
somebody made it 6'6". Who made it 6'6"?
And you had a variety of animations to use.
Oh no. With the 6'6", yeah, right here. I want to see this.
It just depends how long you like it. All three are viable. All three are unique, and we're gonna break all three of them down. You see how 6'6s are moving this year, right? They can burst. They can speed boost. They can combo. And the craziest thing about all of it is look at some of these floaters. Burst out of the behind the back, instantly stop floater off the moon.
This game about to be toxic as hell.
Y'all see the vision. Let's get into the builds.
And I'm gonna have fun on this shit.
What if I told you you could be using your sports knowledge to win money?
Yeah,
you're
7 foot big.
The sponsor of today's video, Prize Picks. Prize Picks is simple. First, you select your sport, then you select the category within that sport.
Who is that?
Then you select your players and decide if they're going to go more or less than the predictions.
You a mod, so the
more picks you get right,
gotta be close
the more money you make.
So.
Prize Picks is available in over 40 states. If you use my code to sign up for Prize Picks today, they will give you $50 in free play when you finish your first $5 lineup.
7 foot bigs is the move, though. I've been seeing a lot of 7 foot bigs.
Thank you to Prize Picks for sponsoring today's video. Hey, shout out to Young Dirk for some of the dribble clips in the intro. He's a really good player and makes really good content.
Change your name on that shit. You a mod in here, so you had to be somebody.
Let's get into it. 6'6", minimum wingspan, 195 pounds. And as I told you, I wanted to be a little unique. I didn't want to just make a dunking 6'6".
I'm gonna look at a big build after this.
But we do have some dunking versions in this video.
I just wish I had that shit in my hand, so I know.
Minimum wingspan, 93 3-pointer. That's gonna be a bunch of gold shooting badges, and of course, we're going to break down the Badge Max +1, Badge Max +2s, and build specialization for this build, and it gets crazy, all right? Now, we went 90 on the ball handle to get gold handles for days, and 86 on the speed with ball to get gold lightning launch.
I'm also streaming on YouTube if you want to come to YouTube.
Playmaking, theoretically, you can use that +2 to get legend lightning launch.
Yeah, I'm getting on
+1 Badge Max.
I'm going to be on, bro. I'm going to be on all
that would be pretty elite, and then you would still have all your other Badge Max +1s and 2s that you could apply to your shooting badges.
I ain't sleeping on
or
that,
if you wanted to, you could do your
if it's
shooting,
good,
and
I'm
then
definitely
you
not
extra additional Badge Max badges on your shooting
badges.
badges.
You said what build I'm making?
And I feel like you can't go wrong either way. The reason I did it like this is because I feel like this build with no cap breakers, no build specialization is a bit more viable for day one of the game.
I gotta
if you wanted to prepare for future cap breakers and the build specialization cap breakers, you'd probably want to take down your mid-range and your 3-pointer by 2, and then when you get your build specialization cap breakers, add +2 to your 3-pointer, and then you would have those extra Badge Max +1 and 2 from the build specialization. I'm gonna drop 3 build videos before I start playing. And then if you still wanted to boost up your playmaking badges, you could do that with your regular Badge Max +1s and 2s. I know that was probably a lot to follow, and I'm sorry, I know I'm probably talking way too fast. But if you've been
small guards
paying attention to 2K26,
is cooked. If you make anything on the 6'3", bro,
we will break it down more specifically as we get to the end.
Unless you're a real demon.
Easy to follow. But let's keep going with this build. I wanted to make
my
all
voice
these builds
too
really
loud
well-rounded,
for the
so we're going
stream,
85 perimeter with
for
80
Joe knows, or
agility. That's going to be silver on-ball menace, silver challenger, silver.
No, I ain't dropping small
guards.
guards
Agility to be able to slide
I already know what I'm dropping.
Cut people off, get those good.
I've been seeing a lot of videos.
It's going to make this build a viable two-way
I know where I'm gonna go to
and
all that.
Liability on the defensive end. We're also going to increase our steel attribute up to an 85. That's going to give us a nice solid steel rating, and then we're also going to put up our block to 68 to unlock bronze high flying.
I already got that thing pre-ordered.
I
think the $150 version.
So we're going to slide over to the vertical here and give it a little +4.
I usually get it early, but 2K smart this year.
Now sliding over to the finishing, if you wanted to put dunk on a build like this, you could get your dunk into the 80s and probably tinker with a few things and end up getting, you know, maybe the 87 dunk for the silver posterizer. You would need to also get the 75 vertical, but I was like, how can I make this a little different and utilize some of the new features that, you know, they put in 2K26? Because it seems like layups are going to be good. That's what it seems like. So I said, let me see, if I go no dunk, I can get 88
which one, like a
which is
6-6
gold
build?
Float game in the tier 2 category. And just look at the floaters, man.
I feel like the midi is gonna be OP this year. I know midi is like always OP, but I'm talking about like
really
fades,
difficult to
fucking
defend.
post moves, all that in the midi.
That gold
It's gonna
float
be
game is in the
light.
tier 2 category, so we're gonna use our badge max +2 in the tier 2 category to get legend float game.
I feel like they took a hit
legend
on
float
stuff.
game with the badge max +2. So check this out. In the tier 1 category, badge max +2, I would say we're going to use that on set shot. Legend set shot. We would use our tier 2 badge max +2 on
6-6
game,
no
as
dunking.
we just
You
said,
I
to get
feel
it
like
on
you
legend.
need dunking.
In the tier 1 category,
I feel like you
badge
need
max
dunking
+1,
this year.
we could go Deadeye to Hoff, or
The way I've been seeing
Limitless
people
Range
dunking,
to Hoff. And then
I feel like you
in the
need it.
tier 2 category, we could +1 our layup Mixmaster and get that on gold. Now, depending on where you want to use your build specialization, if you decided to use it on playmaking, definitely use the +9 wingspan. That's directly between minimum and maximum wingspan.
Wait, I want to see this long arms.
Max wingspan.
He got a max wingspan. I want to see what he's doing with this.
We're gonna give it 89 with the 70.
This is why I might do it
That's still
twos
silver
on the
posterizer,
twos.
but you get the pro
Max
context
wingspan.
off of 1 foot. So a little, unlock
Please
a
say
couple
you
more
don't.
animations. We're gonna give this thing more defense. My vision for this was more of like an ISO lockdown. You got those long arms. You're gonna be getting better shot contests. So I went 74 block to get bronze paint patroller, still get the bronze high flying.
I think this is what I'm gonna do on the twos right here.
We also went 85 perimeter like the other builds, but we're gonna ramp up that steel to 91 here in just a second, and that's gonna be gold glove, gold interceptor. Same playmaking, 90 ball handle, 86 speed with ball. Again, you could take that ball handle down.
He got
if
89 dunk
gold
too.
handles for days, but I decided to keep it there.
But I'm gonna do this different though,
because
I'm gonna need my midi up. I'm gonna be a mid-range shooter this year.
Good options. You just have to make a decision about
that pure green window back. Yeah, I need that midi up.
Accordingly, of course, because we have the 7-foot wingspan, it only allows us to get an 83 3-pointer as opposed to the other builds.
Depending on how good the game is, for real.
We got the 83 3-pointer, which is silver set shot.
I might delete some builds, make new builds.
I would recommend using your badge max +2 to push that set shot up to Hall of Fame. And then what I'm thinking here is, okay, how can I get that 91 steal? I'm moving attributes around to see, what can I change that doesn't lose me a badge, but will give me, free up some attributes. So I dropped my pass act to 71. Of course, I lose the silver break starter, but that's not a huge deal because this isn't a 6-6 designed to rebound. I still keep the silver dimer. Then I realized my strength went up a little bit when I was tinkering with other attributes, so I can lower my strength down to a 50, and that's going to free up enough attributes for me to be able to put up that steal to 91, which of course is the gold interceptor like the other build, but now it's gold glove.
I don't think I'm playing none of the PG this year.
Like Mike talked about.
I might make a lot.
It's going to help
just in case I play with another streamer or something
better when you do try to blitz somebody and all of that. But this is the max wingspan version of the 6-6. I feel like all these 6-6 builds
I might go max wingspan 6-6,
and it's just preference.
Depends.
If you want to be shooting threes from deep And, you know, doing floaters from the free throw line, the minimum wingspan version is a cool option. If you want to be kind of in between and still be able to get on the rim, the medium wingspan is a good option. And then if you want to be more of like an ISO lock with max
definitely dropping my PG and all that, video. I might do it live. I might do it live on stream.
But all these builds are just
I think the first day I'm gonna
just
stream.
to kind of give you information. Always create
I got
the
a
build
stream
that you want to create. But if you do want to check out a 6'11" Kevin Durant
that first day, I'm gonna be in that builder.
Click that video on the screen right there.
I'll probably make my build live on stream.
Scary.
Look at this sharp lock. Let me see this sharp lock.
Alright, what's up, y'all? It's Like a Fan here.
Alright, y'all, what's up? It's Like a Fan here.
Shooting lockdown defender build will break.
Alright, what's up, guys? It's Like a Fan here.
First of all, before we get into this, shout out to 2K for flying me out to the event and being part of the community.
This motherfucker gonna laugh like 100 times in this video. Watch.
I want to fill you guys in on kind of the backstory of why I even looked for a build like this in the first place at Community Day.
Yeah, facts.
So in the off season,
I'm
of 25 going into 26, I have like a new look pro-am team essentially, right? And what I want to do with that as well is to treat our lockdown, aka like the worst offensive player on the court, right? It's where every point guard resorts to being able to guard because they know they can get away with guarding.
Oh, let's go, y'all. It's Like a Fan here.
I don't want that to be on the court. I want there to not be at all an offensive liability. However, whenever we've done this in the past, we used to do it with like double post scores in the corner.
Damn, that sucks. Like you gotta go to work.
Corner to corner players. They'd guard corner on defense and they'd play corner on offense as well. I don't want that either necessarily because I feel like it gets in the way of the team composition a little bit. So instead, what I want
what's crazy though? My girl do any day, bro, and I'm hoping it's not on 2K release day. Like she's pregnant, so that baby might come any day during 2K release, and I'm gonna be sick if it's like the release day.
Was to be an elite shooter, something that was gonna be getting like silver limitless gold set shot, something that can actually move up to the hash and be part of the offense, receive off-ball screens, move around more than just being a corner boy the whole time in the entire game, you know, just being a traffic cone that sits in the corner all game. And this build, I truly do think, is going to
that would be some crazy shit, right, Tony?
How lockdown defenders are viewed in 2K26. So,
my luck, my luck.
Looking through this build, I for whatever reason,
my luck, that shit happening.
6'5" is low key the better way to create it. I think that you just get more attributes at 6'5" for whatever reason compared to 6'6".
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be real busy. I probably stream with the baby on the side of me and shit.
You're gonna see when I cross compare this build right here exactly to the 6'5". It seems you just have a couple more attribute points.
Not to mention,
there were very slight differences that when you make in the build, it unlocks the build even further. So your mid-range rating going to 80 is gonna unlock the sharpshooter takeover ability, which as you can see, if you just read in the bottom right.
So this a lockdown right here.
Your shot off of ankle
what he do? What he do? He made a 6'5" lock. A 6'5" lock. That's too small. I wouldn't make a 6'5" lock. I'm going 6'6", 6'7", max wingspan. I need to be playing them lanes and contest. I feel like last year 6'7" lockdown was good for. I was playing hella lanes, but yeah, I ain't messing with this build. But do he make another one? What the hell? He started making the graphs and shit. Nah. Oh yeah, he made a 6'6" right here. I'm gonna see. Wait, hold on. 6'5". So after this,
movements with that, and we've barely even labbed any SIGs. I'm assuming you could find some decent stuff as well. That's obviously going to be able to like add to your bag a little bit in terms of the kit you can bring offensively. And one more time, I just wanted to show you what that 6'6" looks like in comparison to the 6'5". Again, I really don't know why. I think it just has a heavier tether to like post control when it comes to the strength that gets forced up by it. Like this 6'6" just naturally has like a 40 right here. So like when it's like,
I know
strength, it goes to 52 post control. I believe
his video will be like 40 minutes though. I'm surprised this one only 17 minutes. Like, he Laker fan could talk. I ain't gonna lie.
Well as just
he'll break stuff down and everything.
Really, it feels so minimal, and I think it really just
you watch his video, I feel like you watching a movie.
Points than 6'6". I think that's just a natural thing with when you go shorter. It actually works out that way, and this build just needs a couple more attribute points for it to be like comfortable. Not to mention this build technically.
Bro, I need the builder in my hands, bro. Best defender. Let me see.
So actually, you guys inspired me a lot watching Black.
And it's cheap. You might as well get it. So
oh yeah, I saw the he actually got a good build right here.
And once one tier 2, because it's a tier 2 badge.
He actually got a good build right here.
Exactly what I did in 2K25. And I'm also gonna get that brick wall. Okay. Go 72. Again, the cheap badges.
This one right. This bull right here.
You get the bronze.
He got a good. He got a good build right here.
I'm gonna be hash cutting. It's important to have the bronze riser.
He know his role.
Cheap. 72 standard.
This is a good build.
That's what I had last year. That's all you need this year. If you like driving dunk, put the driving dunk up. But it's a day one build.
Yeah, this is a good build right here. I was watching this yesterday.
Build, man, y'all just wait. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all. So 72 standing. I'm just going through making sure what's taking. I'm making sure I don't have attributes.
I saw that.
Attributes in places that I don't need them.
I saw that.
Get what I'm saying?
Let's get right through that shit.
Spin attributes in the places.
You really like that?
I haven't touched PASSAC yet. I'm pretty sure last year on my build I had like a 55.
No, if you want a lock, look at this motherfucker right here.
PASSAC's kind of.
I think he got the best lock I've seen
that I have so far right now with no cap breakers. We're gonna be playing a lot ranked pro in 5v5. Proving Grounds 5v5, Rec 5v5. So in all those game modes, you need free throw. It's very important.
If y'all need a lot,
free throw is really
look at this man right here, bro.
So you might as well go with free throw. I went 92 last year. I went 99 this year. You don't need a 99. I'm going 90, 65 PASSAC. That
he know his role.
Out.
He's
I'm
literally
99 overall.
This dude literally playing his role. He know that he gotta just defend, shoot when he open, and that's it, bro. Like, he just playing his role. This is a role play. This is a good role playing build. Like, he just there to lock shit up and shoot. For real, for real. If I was to lock, then I'll make something like this. But if I got the builder in my hands, I'm gonna try to see what a 6'7" look like. Why his interior low? He put minimum so he could get the paint patroller. That's exactly what he did. But like this year for real, that 60 could probably go to like a 70 something with the cap breakers, like a plus 15 or something. So he probably future proofed it for real. Like if the cap breakers hit, that shit probably like plus 9, plus 10 or something like. So it's gonna go up. Cause it's not plus 1. Some of them plus 1 if it's already high, but if it's low like that, that shit gonna hit like plus something, like plus 70, or probably more than that. I forgot about that. I actually forgot about that. You said it. So that driving dunk could actually go higher, like plus 15 or something. Cap breaker's crazy this year.
Okay, and we're gonna speak on a couple of reasons I did what I did. So I already talked about the shooting with you guys and what I'm gonna do. Now look, because I touched my physicals, I know I paused the video early on.
My first build, I ain't
future proofing silver and gold. Look, you get Hoff Challenger.
I'm gonna wait until I hit that cap breaker.
On ball menace Hoff and pick dodger Hoff.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait until like Superstar 3 or something, and then that's when I'm gonna make a build with cap breakers.
On legend, pick dodger on legend. You only need an 86 agility to get on-ball menace legend, but you need a 99 perimeter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna specialize in defense.
This is a good build, dog. This is a good build. Look at his name. Look at his name, Tony. Look at his name, Tony. He said what? Once I get cap breakers, I can mix. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like once you get cap breakers, it's a whole new ball game. Like you can make a variety of things forever. Yeah, clamp thief is tough.
Clamp thief.
And then like you see the stuff right here, the strengths and the weakness. I fuck with that right there. It tell you he's not a dunker. I can't really see what this poor something. But this right here, that's tough. That's tough. His go-to badges. They did their thing, bro, this year.
That's the new one. Last year, the name of my build.
Best power forward builds. Here go Chop. Good Chop.
I watched every single NBA 2K. This is you guys now. If you want to be safe.
year, that was the threshold for the pure green window in the MIDI. Now,
you talking about,
don't know
just
what
shave
MIDI
face.
is going to be great versus what MIDI is
Motherfucker like Elvis Presley,
so
don't he?
Thinking on the same MIDI as last year, but with a pure green window, you may not need 85.
That's Elvis Presley right there.
95, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys right here and right now.
I'm gonna try that rhythm. You gotta learn that rhythm shooting.
Day one, if you're making a
I'm gonna try the rhythm shoot this year.
I would not put my three-pointer below a 95. In fact, if I'm you guys, I'm trying to figure out how to get my three-pointer as high as I possibly can. One of the safest things that you could do with your builds in NBA 2K26 is making a build that has a high three-pointer, because you know no matter how many patches come, how many changes come, whether they alter the game, have 55 interior, 62 perimeter, 60 steal, 74 block. So really solid defense. You don't need to have driving layup, 73
Wait, you're top 10 builds, but you talking most of the time, dog. What are you talking about? Top 10 builds, what are you talking? Oh. NBA 2K. No, not Young Dirt. Who's a good popper? J Mac, what's good, man? I feel good about 2K26, bro. I feel like it's really gonna be a good game this year, bro. I hope you still on the grind, J Mac. I hope you still on that grind, bro. You've been snapping. Go crazy this year too. But wait, who had that popper right here? I'm gonna see this popper.
In today's video, I'm giving you guys a well-rounded center build on NBA 2K26.
So many builds, man. So much creativity.
It was with no
Swag Galia is a good popper.
I'm
gonna check his out.
Straight up as is. If you personally want to tweak the build with cap breakers in mind, that's totally up to you. Anyways, let's get into the build. We're obviously going with a center. Duh, it is a center
crazy,
We're
bro.
gonna be 7 feet tall.
I know you're gonna snap this year.
259 pounds with a 7-foot
yeah, this year gonna be a good year, bro.
All right, so let's start with the rebounding. And
I feel like they brought back a lot of things,
I want to talk about the build specialization and all that stuff towards the end of the video, so stay tuned.
2K good
but for now, let's just talk about the build as is. For the defensive rebound, we're going with a 96, which is going to get us that rebound chaser and box out beast, both on Hall of Fame. Now, as far as your max badges, plus
man,
ones
them
and
footers,
twos, right? You could use them both on these two badges right here. I know that's like wasting.
There's gonna be a lot of footers on twos.
But as
twos
a center,
gonna be real
I feel
toxic.
like it's important to make sure you are the best rebounder on the floor. It really just depends on your role. Now, me personally, I would use my max badge +1 on box out beast to get it on legend, and I would save the +2 for a different badge, which we will talk about.
I'll check it out.
On to the strength. As you know, a center's got to be able to set them big body Miyagi's and get their teammates open with their screens and their brick wall. So we are going with a 95 strength to get brick wall on Hall of Fame. And hey, if you want to use your +1 here, you could do that as well. We'll again go with an 84. You don't unlock anything. This and the other gameplay game this is get my set shot on legend on a 7-foot build. And let me show you guys the KD clips right here from Joe Knows. Height this year when it comes to shooting, just like how it was in 25, if we're being honest, it just wasn't really talked about. Height is very important. You can just shoot over anybody. Now, again, this is before the game is even out.
Get to it, bro. I'm just trying to see it, bro.
Now, based the driving dunk.
Get to it, bro.
Listen.
All right, so he went minimum wingspan on a popper build. You think that's good? Minimum wingspan? Would y'all go minimum wingspan on your big build, your popper? I feel like 89 not worth it. I need that wingspan, but I think 89 is too high for. I feel like you could shoot consistent with an 80 or something. Yeah, I feel comfortable with an 83 ball. This shit a troll. Gonna get snagged. Where's his vert? I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I'll put longer wingspan. Yeah, I don't know. No, not this one.
6'9" demigods are back in this
Stick to
video.
guards, Young Dirt.
Now, if you guys want a copy of NBA 2K26,
I'll say that y'all gotta really watch what y'all doing for because y'all do not want to waste money on these builds. I know a lot of people gonna be mad. They make us minimum wingspan popper. They're gonna be sick. Yeah, that's definitely a good for rec, like power forward, but not no main center build. On the twos, you getting snagged on.
I'm doing a giveaway. All you have to do.
I'm pretty sure he made a lock, didn't he?
Right here, you look at those finishing. We got contact done.
Oh, he wants you to watch this.
Posterizer with the Max 2. We already can do
T-Rex arms not good.
They're already looking good right there. All you need
is Brother Jones smart, dog.
That's what people are gonna start doing.
See how he doing it?
You don't even need to get 99. You just want to get legend poster, which is just
going
to
it's right here. Build one.
Ball, 85 perimeter D, 67 steal, 78 block. We have to block the shot, baby. We got to get them shot blocks.
Okay, this is an ISO 6'9" build.
77 vert 82 to give us a read option at the driving dunk.
ISO 6'9" build.
Take this
I like Brother Jones, bro.
And then you only have to max on it. That might be easier than the Max 2. I'm saying you don't have to. But in this scenario,
93 dunk, 83,
I was like, hey,
80.
Hey, I'm probably
this is a nice little ISO build right here.
Breakers. Might as well start allocating it now.
Damn, dog, you get a 86 speed on a 6'9", bro. Damn. That's kind of cheesy right there. On a 6'9", 86 speed. That's tough.
So 93 driving
might
you
can make a lock 6'9".
73 strength is like the minimum you need. You need some kind of
6'9" lock.
So you don't want to walk around with no 50, 40 strength. You need some kind of
Imagine a 6'9" lock, max wingspan.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta get something.
Shit.
Y'all don't like free
throw. I'm gonna do some real cheesy stuff, bro.
Y'all know I'm complaining when I get
telling me I can get an 86 speed on a 6'9".
Always complain about it. So driving dunk 93. This is a
pretty
balanced build, man.
You know what's crazy though? A lot of people not going small ball. I mean, yes, small guards. So they're gonna match your speed. So you're gonna keep up with them with a 6'9" lock. But my thing is, can you get higher perimeter? At least GAWD. A 6'9" lock will be toxic. Real toxic out here. See, I wouldn't put my dunk. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't put my dunk that high. I'll put it down to like 89. Put my perimeter up. I would definitely put my steal up. If I'm making straight lock, yeah, ball handle gone. All this is going up. Yeah, 6'9" lock might be cheesy. I gotta see it. I gotta see. Definitely not going.
Which you can guess what, guys?
Oh, you got. The thing is, you gotta go small weight. You gotta go minimum weight to get that speed.
Max 1 or Max 2 it to take it all the way to what? GAWD? You can take it to GAWD. Now you got.
But yeah, this is good. It's good right here.
This build will GAWD limitless now.
The only thing I don't like is his steal low, but.
That's the beauty. You get all them.
He just defending. He just waiting for you to take a bad shot or a bad take.
The first one. I'm gonna show you.
Hey, look, Cooper flag.
But the build name for this is a
two-way high-flying wing runner. Do you care about body types? Yeah, I guess yeah. Got me. I like them tall, slinky, slender man motherfuckers. For real, I like that. But if I'm going 92 speed, I want my man Burley too. I mean 92 strength. What's his build too? But yeah, I guess body types is cool. I really don't care about it, but I mainly like them KD type builds. That's how I like them. Yeah.
All the badges, you gonna get float game. GAWD poster, you get silver rise up.
They gotta be tall and slingy, bro.
It's cool to have when you have a small guard on you. If there are small guards in this game, the way
you know me 20 in real life. I'm a lockdown in real life. I got a long wingspan.
Guards are a lot harder to make.
6 foot long wingspan.
Made a small guard off rip because I told y'all in the builder breakdown. When you make a small guard, it's sneaky. That speed go up with that speed with ball, and it nerfs your build. Completely. It nerfs all talk. So we can get an even higher driving dunk to get them the other contact package. But we got an 83-3 ball once again.
I am 6 foot, bro. You tripping.
Unless you like taking middies. You
gotta see me in person again? Let's see what Uncle Demi did.
All right, this is a build that I'm really excited about, man. This is the 6.6 do-it-all slasher, ISO, lockdown. I mean, whatever you want, you can do out of this 6.6 build. And again, 6.6s, in my opinion, are going to be the wave because they do so much and they're tall, right? Shay Gill just out. I can have
nephews and nieces. What he got here? He made a 6.6 twos build. That's what it looked like. Some of them builds be ass. He just trying to put content out. He just trying to put that content out. So I'm saying you really gotta watch these videos because some people just be making anything just to throw out that video. But let me get your mama some love. Hold on.
When Mike Wang first said that the bigger builds
would be
more
cool
viable
Let me give him a like
2K26, like the 6.6s, 6.7s, 6.8s, and even the 6.9s, I decided to make something similar to like a Cooper Flag build, a 6.9 that can do it all. As of dunking, being able to create his own shot, with having the ability to shoot as well, with this 6.9 build having no weaknesses. As of me over here playing now with Cooper Flag a few times and even seeing how his finishing,
I'm not gonna skip through his video.
And the way I end up setting up this build, you can make this build a 6.8 or even a 6.9. All you really gotta do is just tweak a few things if you do go 6.8. But for this build being 6.9, if you see as the max potential stats that you can end up
6.9 might be tough.
2K26, it's a little bit similar to how it is on NBA 2K25. There's a few differences as the mid-range, the driving dunk, the driving layup. It's only a few things that's really a minor change. As in some areas losing an attribute or even gaining an attribute.
Setup in the background,
for this build being a 6.9 demigod machine build, hey, this is the best monitor to get right here. Or a power forward. Now the reason I tell you, I was
actually about to look at Double H builds after this. I was actually about to look, but this right here, this is the best monitor to get. The Asus ROG Swift OLED 4K 240 Hertz, and then I got the GX7 OLED 480 Hertz. All that shit speaks for itself. for
power forward. If you want to end up getting like Shifty Shooter as a tier 2,
yeah, I love that monitor, Mamba. Shout out to Mamba. She told me to get that.
If you don't care about that, you can just keep it as a small forward. But with this build being an all-around demigod, we're gonna make sure this build has a driving dunk. It's gonna be similar to my Swiss Army knife at NBA 2K25 build that it literally could do everything. As
that's the monitor I'm gonna be playing on all year.
We're gonna make sure this build ends up getting that 89 rating with a 78 vertical. But I'm gonna end up tweaking a few things as well with this driving dunk. You know, you can get on that rim even with having silver posterizer. You can also max +1 and max +2 this.
Sorry, your mama.
Ball control you in with something else.
I had to go through this shit.
But when it comes to the defense being on animations, the interior back, so we get that.
What you made? What you made, dog? What you made? Okay, rebound. Yeah, I got the Elgato John. I got the face cam 4K. The last time I had the Logitech, but this I actually got a key light. Elgato that's coming in the mail. That shit was like $200. I'm gonna put that shit right here. I had that shit shining on my face. I stepped up my equipment this year.
That is very important. That's gonna be a very important feature, especially having that on a 6.9 build. Cause hey, if you don't got it, you might end up still getting.
Y'all like this build right here? I think this is ISO ones. Well, not really. I don't know. This is a good wing build right here. Definitely a good wing build. It's actually a good build. It's a good build. I'm gonna look at Double H. I saw him make a I think it was a 6.4, yeah.
I made 3 6.4.
Damn, dog, you just screamed in my damn ear, dog. You screamed right in my ear. I played Double H in the ones court. I think I got the video. I played him in the ones court. I got the video. I gotta show you. He was sick.
Four all-around builds, and two of them
have anybody can lose to anybody in that game.
So if you're looking for an all-around guard build that could do a little bit of everything, this is the perfect video for you. One of the builds having a 92 perimeter, 71 block, 85 steal, contact dunks, an 86 speed with ball, which you can max +2 tier 1 badge it and get legend lightning launch at some point. And with shooting specialization on this build, you can get legend set shot specialist and gold shifty shooter. With an 85 pass
I haven't heard Dignify
max rebounding,
since,
where you can eventually
2K21.
get a max +2 tier 2 badge and get Hall of Fame rebound chaser. We all know from my gameplay breakdown video that the dribbling is way smoother and faster. Shooting has no RNG, and the dunk meter got a buff, leading me to believe these builds are going to be very fun to use. And this video's purpose is just
this
know
game
from my
crazy.
gameplay
Look at the
breakdown
graphics
video
on this
that the
game.
dribbling is way
Look
smoother
at
and faster.
Derek White
Shooting
bald
has
ass
no
head.
RNG,
Look how
and the
shiny
dunk
that
meter
shit
got a
is.
buff,
Watch.
leading me to believe these builds are going to
Look
be
at his shiny ass head. Watch that shit. You can see that shit crazy, bro.
very
Shiny ass head. Graphics crazy.
fun to use. And this video's purpose is just to help you get a better idea on what to make best heights, if not the best height for 6'4" and under players. Now this video is specifically for all-around players. You want an all-around build that can do a little bit.
He really got a shiny, like if you ever watch this motherfucker play in real life, sweat, shiny ass, baldy. Like
everything.
They made that motherfucker
genuinely
look
gonna
just
be
like
the best it gets. I'm not even kidding. So the first 6'4" build I made, honestly, I could distribute if I went 8 with the close shot. The bailouts, ball handle, that 90 is tier momentum crossover. We get a lot of 2 tiers. Got to complain about 1 game.
I see everybody going 85 ball handle too, because that's that tier 3 or something like that dribble moves that you get. I want to see the new hairstyles they got. I don't think they got that many, but it's probably like 3 or 4 of them. But yeah, everybody going 85 ball handle. I've been peeping that.
Have to worry about that. Anyways, 86 speed ball is going to give you gold lightning launch, and you can eventually max +2 tier 1 badge this and get legend lightning launch on this build. So the playmaking was completely loaded. Now moving on to the defense. Now with this specific version, we went with a 60 interior.
That +2 shit is cheesy as hell. You can go gold to legend is crazy. That's gonna make builds too OP. Already on top of being OP, you more OP.
70 block. That's going to give us a bronze high flying denier. And I already know, people that watch build videos, they always got to complain about one stat or something. This is going to be one of those stats for this build. 60 interior. I don't know why. Like, bro, I'm not going to completely gut out the build to get a 72 interior on a 6'4" point guard build. Like, it's just not worth it. You don't get any badges from that. I already have a max block with 70 block. Well, max would be 71, but 70 block. We have the bronze high flying denier. If you really wanted to, you could eventually +2 badge tier 2.
You said I heard steel is barely wood, so might as well go lower. Yeah, it's like it's all about the IQ or something like that, timing. It's not just like you keep spamming or something. That's it, automatically give it to you. You gotta actually like time it. So like you probably can go lower steel and just learn your timing real good. So cause like I heard like high steel is really not gonna mean nothing. It's just all about your IQ and timing.
Flying denier for gold.
If you know how to play them lanes,
6'4"
and you
guard,
know
you're not gonna be out
how
here
to guess,
guarding a 7-foot center in the paint.
Probably get away with 75
steel. Okay, then go ahead and just change that for your own build. Anyways, 70 block, 60 interior. I didn't want the interior to be like a 40, so we went ahead and at least upgraded it a little bit. The perimeter defense, 92 perimeter,
he got 70 block.
We are going to be getting gold challenger.
Crazy.
Gold.
You can put 70 block on it. I remember the highest it went was like 68, right?
Ball pest. This is pretty 26 when I tested it. Rebound chaser is a tier 2 badge on a 6'4", and you are very easily going to unlock that max +2 tier 2 badge or fast the dribbling.
All right, what he made 6'4", 6'10". So he meant no, that's not max wingspan, but I think 6'11" max wingspan. But he went 6'4". I feel like he went with the cap breaking way. So he future proofed this build. Cause I'm pretty sure he gonna put his he gonna +5 this probably. I feel like strength gonna mean something this year. Them body ups and stuff. 78, 89. I mean, this is a good build. It's a good twos build. Yeah, it's a good build right here. What else you mean? I see build 2. Let me see what that looking like.
I ended up going 46 standing, forgetting that you can't get standing dunks at 6'4" and below. So you can get extra attributes on this build if you go 40.
Oh, they fixed that? You can't get stand dunks no more, 6'4" below? They finally fixed that?
But we still have like 89 dunk. We went 77
That's
layups.
tough.
So you're going to be able to get that layup style at 75.
You ain't got to worry about stand
dunk
no
a lot
more.
of people have been talking about. Plus you get a couple
time.
extra badges with that, like layup mix master. And then with the shooting, we went with the same shooting. By the way, on these builds, if you want to put up free throw, just put something else down. I didn't keep that in mind for any of the builds. Free throw is pretty cheap anyways. Like, I don't think that's going to be a big deal. Like, just change that for yourself if you want to. Then with the playmaking, we ended up going with the same playmaking. Like I said, there's just too many good dribble moves at 85 and below to gut this bit out for 92. Now, if you want to change it for 92, which I feel like a good amount of people are going to want to do that, you can easily do that. You can lower your pass act, maybe lower something in your defense. If you don't like the rebounding, then yeah, just take off the rebounding. Maybe take off something else.
I like that, man. That high pass act,
92 ball handle for 85 is pretty expensive. And then moving on to the defense,
that's my 3 main things I want my build.
Block on this version, 66.
3 main things I want. I want high pass accuracy. I want a high ball handle, and I want a high 3-pointer. 3 things I want. And I'm gonna try to get it on my build for the
interior
3s.
71 block. I feel like this is just the best paint defense you're gonna get on a 6'4", without just destroying the rest of your build. And then,
71
like I said,
block.
We swapped out 85 prim, 91 steal. So honestly, I would prefer the 92 prim, 85 steal. But 91 steal, you get the gold glove, gold interceptor. I mean, you could +2 one of those too at some point. Get legend glove. That might be pretty crazy because we didn't, like I said in the gameplay breakdown, none of that game like to the physicals. We have
just a cleaner
layup, so just a very slightly different build. If you prefer higher layup, you prefer the steal, and you prefer a little higher interior defense, and this is probably something you can go with. And once again, man, the scouting report is loving us.
Look at his build name
to the literal MVP, finals MVP cover.
You got a 2-way midi slashing cleaner. Hey, that's tough. Look, it says no big weaknesses to report. That's tough. Like I said, that's a good build. Top attributes. Oh, no weaknesses, bro. This is a crazy name. A cleaner? Did he put rebound on him? Oh, he did put rebound on him. I see it.
And then moving on to...
Yeah, he put 75, 80. That's a crazy name. What's build 3 looking like?
Version with 93 dunks. So this is that version. If you want more contacts, you want that gold posterizer, 80 vertical, then if you go with 71 pass over the high 85 pass, this is gonna be what you can get away with. We still went with the 85 ball handle. So if you want to lower the dunk, maybe the speed or agility, rebounding, or perim to get the 92 ball handle, you can very well do that. Okay, it might be
ankle taker
more than you think that you're gonna have to take away, because like I said, that 85 to 92 ball handle is pretty damn expensive.
A 2-way sharpshooting ball
so you can eventually get that legend lightning launch with the +2 or max +2 badge thing. Moving on to the defense,
2-way sharpshooting playmaking ball
85 steal, 92 prim.
Something like that.
This is a very good layout for your defense. You're gonna get that gold interceptor. You're gonna get the gold perimeter badges. You're gonna get that bronze high flying.
Yeah, you in that situation, bro. That shit gonna be tough.
Wanted to, and 64 interior is gonna get the job done at 6'4". You are a 6'4" point guard. I don't see a reason to, like I said, lower any other stats down to get what, a 70-something interior with no extra badges from it. Anyways,
I'm about to make some unique ass names on here.
75-0 board, 80D board. I said earlier in the video you could eventually +2 rebound chaser for Hall of Fame rebound chaser because it's a tier 2 badge. That is going to be insane. Then the physical.
Wait. What he say? You get Hall of Fame rebound chaser on a 6'4"?
Rebound chaser because it's a tier 70-something interior with no extra badges from it. Anyways, the rebounding. Maxed out 74.50 board, 80D board. I said earlier in the video, you could eventually +2 rebound chaser for Hall of Fame rebound chaser because it's a tier 2 badge. That is going to be insane. Then the physicals.
What?
We have an 86 speed as expected, but an 85 agility.
Imagine that shit on the twos.
I didn't see a lot of people from Community Day getting high agilities on their build unless they were a lockdown. This is a pretty high agility to get away with 0 cap breakers. And keep that in mind. All these builds are with...
It's raining. It's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, Tony. But I think with that strength, with the cap breakers, like if you +1 it and shit, you probably go +15 or something like that. A lot of people not putting strengths on their builds. I've seen it.
0 cap breakers, dude. Like you could put 87 midi on all 3 of these builds and get something else with able to get around the defense. Contact dunks. Anyways, 80 rather than trying to get through them. And then in the contact dunks, you don't need a strength for contact dunks. I keep seeing people say that in the comments. I don't know what 2Ks y'all are playing, but bro, I'm a dunk meter guru, bro. You do not need strength with the dunk for the dunk meter. You just don't, okay? Anyways, 80 vertical for those contact dunk animations, and this is what this build is looking like. If you wanted the low pass version, this is what you could get away with. Like I said, with that 92 ball handle by lowering some other things like rebound and prim and maybe even the agility too. But yeah, this build is going to come out to be the same glass cleaner build name. They love giving me this name, bro. The only weakness on this one is the pass act. So yeah, this is the only build of the video that has a weakness. But if you want to see what my playmaking glass cleaner 6'8 ISO build for day 1 is looking like, click the video on the left. And if you want to see what every 7
Say click the video on the left, but I can't.
4 build is looking like in 2K26. Click the video on the right.
Left or right, I couldn't do it. I was trying to click the right one. I just found this one right here, 7'4".
You'll know 7'4" players are brand new to NBA 2K26, and they were looking really good when I tested NBA 2K26 early. Whether it was Wemby dribbling or chucking up some 3-pointers and step backs, or even Yao Ming.
That move right there, that hop step shit, that shit cheesy as hell. This right here,
3-pointers and step backs, or even Yao Ming.
You master that right there. Yeah, you might be him on the twos. Imagine 2 7'4s, 1 dribbles, 1 fucking rebounds or shit. Or 2 dribbling 7'4s.
Launching skyhooks from the 3-point line.
So I said the twos court gonna be fucking toxic, bro. Stay away from the twos court.
I'm wondering, how are 7'4" my player builds? Well, they can get the new sharpshooting takeover ability. Oh, and an 89 3-pointer.
That's crazy. Wait,
and a 94 3-pointer in takeover.
That's what you're saying?
Oh, and Hall of Fame limitless range with a max +2. Yeah. I'm showing every 7'4" build you can think of making. Crazy. I'm talking 7'4" shooting bigs, 7'4" inside bigs, 7'4" tag dunk thresholds.
Bro, the 7'4" gets an 89 3-ball. G fucking G's, bro. Golly. That's tough.
For standing wall, D-board, that's because there wasn't shooting, playmaking, defense, and rebounding. Through challenges under the one that you pick, you can get +2 cap breakers towards whatever you chose, a max +2 to any badge, and a max +1 to any badge. And these challenges might take a little time, but you can literally grind them in MyCur offline on rookie mode. And in this build right here, I was thinking of +2ing the offensive rebound for that 99 offensive rebound, which would then give me legend rebound chaser. And then the other rewards was the max +1 and the max +2, and I'd put the max +1 on box out beast. Then I would have legend rebound chaser and legend box out beast, and then I still have my max +2 left. But there's no rebounding badge left to put a max +2 on.
I know you're gonna make a 7'4". I already know you making a 7'4".
So you're probably thinking, oh, just go 99 rebound in the builder. And
I'm not gonna lie, I might make a 7'4" with dribbling, playmaking, just for the wreck.
then put your build specialization in a different category.
So he got minimum wingspan, and you can still get a 97. I don't know if that goes to a 99. I think it goes to a 99 rebound, but offensive rebound 99, 7'4", minimum wingspan.
Yeah, you could do that. And on this build, if you did that, then yeah, you could put it on shooting, put this 3-pointer to 87, get the 99 offensive rebound by sacrificing something else a little bit, probably block and interior, and then putting your build specialization badges.
Yeah, I remember that.
Badges, like legend set shot specialist and gold. I think it would just be a way better idea to +2 for like 92 rebound, get legend rebound chaser.
Last year in the beginning of 2K, was it last year or was it 24? I think it was 24, but I had a 7-foot ISO build, and this motherfucker had a 6'8" big man, and then they put me at the guard. It was 25. They put me at the guard with the 7-footer. I'm over here. It's a toxic lineup. I'm over here ISOing the small guards, and the big man has to help, so he's helping. And I got a high pass. I'm dotting this motherfucker in the corner. He is knockdown shooter. GG's. We streaking up like that.
Get Hall of Fame box out piece and then save a ton of attributes to put elsewhere. So I don't know. I feel like 99 rebound is really expensive, and then there's no reason to +2 to Hall of Fame or rebounding badges in the builder, because then you're just wasting your max +1s and 2s. So I ended up remaking this build. So here's the build I ended up going with, but I wouldn't even use this either. So hear me out with the changes I would make to make the perfect 7-4 after reviewing the footage. So the changes that you will notice is the finishing's a little different. We went -1 on the mid-range. We went a little higher on the block, a little higher on the D board, lower on the O board, higher speed, higher agility. Then I put the standing dunk to a 90. This strength for box out this beast this year. So we have legend box out and legend rebound chaser, and I'm sure in the Kevin Durant post go-to shots are really good, and I feel like post scores
7-4
could get pretty glitchy with them, and there's probably some other goes.
These motherfuckers gonna be all in the proving grounds. I want to see this one right here, the fastest. Look at this. Two-way paint pounding. Two-way paint pounding crasher.
Scores. Now it was time to make the dribbling at 7'4". Now people are probably gonna be dribbling on a 7'4". I heard from Joey 2K Community Day that there were some good animations at 65 ball handle, which you can get with a 7'4". So I went minimum.
You get a 65 ball handle 7'4".
Wait, I tried to get the fastest 7'4" you can make. Minimum wingspan for the max shooting as well. And at first, I thought I really cooked with this build right here. Y'all could let me know. A 73 driving dunk and a 73 vertical for the bronze post riser. We get the 90 standing dunk for both the contact dunks for standing dunks. 79 post control and 80 mid range for the gold post fade phenom. And we get the sharp shooting takeover ability with the 89 3-pointer silver limitless range.
I think the first,
gold set shot.
I ain't gonna lie, the first couple of days you should be working on your build, like what type of build you gonna make, and then work on your build in my career or something. Get your hot zones and like, I don't know, get your badges, hot zones, and then start going ain't nobody gonna be legend grinding. Lead them shits to the motherfuckers that drink the monsters all day, messing they health up. Ain't none of us legend grinding. I'm doing content this year, and I'm gonna play when I can play, but mainly content this year. I'm not legend grinding. That's bad for your health, bro. I'm too old for that too. Way too old for that, to be grinding that shit like that.
Is 65 ball and 44 speed ball on a 7'4". 92 pass sack for Hall of Fame dimer. We have a 93 block.
Yeah, I'm gonna just figure out my build, what I want to make.
Max perimeter defense. We're not gonna get any stealing badges anyways, so a 38 steal isn't really a big deal. 80 O board, 80 D board. I know that we are 7'4",
no sleep.
but we
picks
went minimum weight. Okay, we went minimum weight, minimum wingspan.
Gonna be like this playing.
It happens, bro. Like we're gonna have a low rebound.
Tired as hell.
We could eventually max +2 for Hall of Fame rebound chasers. So I feel like you would probably get away with it. Anyways, 62 speed, 47 agility is the fastest.
I'm gonna take a shower with the remote play in my hand.
We ended up having an 80 strength right here. We could put it up a little bit, but that was the thing. I wanted silver brick wall at least.
Have that, yeah.
And you guys can let me know. I feel like looking at the footage, I'd probably go with this anyways, with the 73 vertical tier, but I ended up going back, putting the weight up a tiny
I ain't doing that.
And then I had to lower the driving
be
dunk
right
1
here.
to get my 83 strength.
When we're waiting on the game or something, I got this joint right here, bro. Look.
Wall, and I mean, it's up to you. You could probably sacrifice something else here to get the posterizer bronze and the 83 strength, or you could just say screw it and +2 brick wall eventually. I don't know what you would put your build specialization on for a build like this. You could probably lower the pass act to 90 and eventually get your +2s and 1s for playmaking badges, but then again, you don't have handles for days or lightning launch or anything.
Be working out while I'm waiting, bro.
Point unless you want to use it for passing badges.
Doing workouts while I'm waiting for the game and shit.
Unpluckable to get gold unpluckable. Honestly, you would probably just end up using it for shooting, but regardless of, you're gonna get a max +2 on your tier 2 badges pretty fast. You can get Hall of Fame limitless range. You can get Legend Deadeye. You can get Legend Set Shot. Hey, you can even get Legend Rise Up on this build too. You can get Hall of Fame Rebound Chaser despite the 80 rebounding. There's a lot of possibilities with this dribbling.
Yeah, I'll do that, bro. I'm working on. I'm trying to work out, bro.
You get the Dishmaster takeover ability, and you are compared to Victor.
I've been doing the little drones
and Kristaps Porzingis, and called an inside.
I'm gonna get a sit-up mat and all that shit. I'm gonna be working the fuck out.
With your
I'm gonna make channel points and shit. Do fucking 50 push-ups or like 50 sit-ups during between games. Like I said, I'm trying.
This saying that it's
inside out diamond eraser.
Unacceptable touch under the basket, which makes no sense.
Alright. Let me how many hours I did? Did I do an hour or this? It's gonna be that's gonna be a million. Young dirt. No, but I'm gonna go do some IRL stuff. I'm gonna be back on. Appreciate everybody came through, liked up the stream. I'm gonna be back on. Right now, I'm gonna go spend time with this shorty. I'm gonna be back on. I gotta get something to eat for the fam. I'm gonna be back on the shit. I appreciate everybody that came through. I'll be back on. I might play some shitty ass 2K25 later. Get my shit sold. But 2K26, bro, 4 or 5 days away. Yeah. 2K26. No, I'm gonna be back though. Appreciate y'all.